Kurum Jaya, very good evening. You are watching Primetime English Bulletin on SKTV and I'm Victoria Rajkumari. First, the headlines. Manipur Legislative Assembly passes 7 demands for grants totaling 1,258 crore 86 lakh 94,000 rupees on the last day of 7th session of 12th Assembly. Opposition MLA K. Megachandra alleges rampant corruption in government departments, says Vigilant Department non-functional despite drawing salaries. Campaign for just and fair delimitation attempt to storm Imphal East Census office as a part of ongoing movement to defer census until illegal immigrants identified. And 7 foreign nationals, including 6 Ukrainian citizens and 1 from the United States, remanded to 11-day NIA custody in connection with terror-related activities and illegal entry into India. And now to top stories. Manipur Legislative Assembly today passed 7 demands for grants totaling 1,258 crore 86 lakh 94,000 rupees on the last day of the 7th session of the 12th Assembly. Chief Minister Yumnam Khemchand, who also holds the finance portfolio, tabled the demands on the floor of the House. These covered 7 departments, including demand number 12, Municipal Administration, Housing and Urban Development, demand number 22, Public Health Engineering, demand number 24, Vigilant and Anti-Corruption, demand number 28, State Excise, demand number 29, Sales Tax and Other Duties, demand number 31, Fire Protection and Control, and demand number 33, Home Guards. The proposed allocations include 711 crore 16 lakh 32,000 rupees for Public Health Engineering, 439 crore 80 lakh 32,000 rupees for Municipal Administration, Housing and Urban Development, 54 crore 6 lakh 70,000 rupees for Home Guards, 26 crore 35 lakh 50,000 rupees for Fire Protection and Control, 13 crore 70 lakh 49,000 rupees for State Excise, 7 crore 2 lakh 10,000 rupees for Vigilant and Anti-Corruption, and 6 crore 75 lakh 60,000 rupees for Sales Tax and Other Duties. Opposition MLAs K. Megachandra and T.H. Lokeshwar moved policy cut motions primarily on demand numbers 12, 22 and 32, highlighting concerns over fund utilization, accountability and effective implementation. The MLAs raised issues regarding proper and targeted use of funds for public welfare, infrastructure development and strengthening governance mechanisms. The Treasury benches defended the allocations, asserting that the grants are essential for public service delivery, infrastructure movement and enhancing administrative efficiency in the state, ultimately benefiting the people and promoting overall development. Opposition MLA K. Megachandra has alleged that the Vigilant and Anti-Corruption Department, which is responsible for detecting, investigating corruption, has been lying defunct in the state. MLA K. Megachandra said this during discussion for demand of grant for Vigilant and Anti-Corruption Department in the ongoing Assembly session. MLA Megachandra issued a policy cut motion to express disapproval for demand for grants for Vigilant and Anti-Corruption Department. Speaking further, MLA Megachandra questioned the inaction of Vigilant and Anti-Corruption Department on various charges and allegation of corruption in government schemes such as MG Narega, CMHT and PMJAY, while reminding that the Vigilant and Anti-Corruption Department can conduct suo motu investigation on cases of corruption. MLA Megachandra cited example on complaint raised by him and the subsequent silence by the Vigilant Department. He further demanded clarification on how many cases of corruption were taken up by the Vigilance and Anti-Corruption Department in the last 3 years. In response, Chief Minister Yumnam Khemchand informed the House that Vigilance and Anti-Corruption Department had taken up 229 cases in total in the last 5 years, and out of which 149 cases were disposed, while 11 cases have been charge sheeted. The Chief Minister also admitted that Vigilance and Anti-Corruption Department has faced a lack of manpower due to conflict and unrest in the state. Chief Minister Khemchand further assured that the department will resume its duties to the fullest as the state limps back towards normalcy in recent months.
Department Central ki flagship program, state ki program, department ki program yam singsi khabar da yauba, then tuan ba RTI activists sing na thaba. Department ki failure mayam singsi da corrupt practice mayam to khot pasi. Vigilance and Anti-Corruption Department ji kari mata serious oide case silokati haiba simati may yam sing sir corruption ji sir mapam khudi makta 48 department labels lesida lakwa tuan ba khun scam kaya lakwa khop mayam the vigilance department si to be na sum yeng lebsi kari sir vigilance department sina su moto case paikhat pa ya ba gi room lady bane Thajabaya ba pau malak pada case tum packet pe then media report of case tum packet pe complaint lak ko pa lady ba mayam singsi amata case packet pagi u da basi kari lai bagi no hai basima clear oina ngasi gi August House de sida through honorable speaker ai masima thaman janingi what is the reason behind that kari gi no vigilance department sarkar na tolo pir tham case sam packet maram kari no masi vigilance department je thambai kari kanari ge MLA amana complaint of the case by the what about the civilians? Those who complain for this corruption involved. But I'm going to complain of the corruption case. Look at the game. Nasigi, lady member may am sing Sina, Masi decision Jifazana, low in the the corruption city root out of Wungani have seen as a toy.
Corruption like the Balabama, Semnava, Yoaku, Kalaga, Habisi, putting looks in way, Hajabatari, which we pamjabo. So, Komiam Sangla, Tumba Kratau Deldi, future generations, I'm not sure about Winnie, Highway Concern, one level member of Tambisi. I am appreciative of the other vigilance department, police, not Sin Manila, Shem Manila, Irang Sila Baduda, Irang Sinamaram Warakanda, Matam Sana, manpower what problem Karasulay, Lucy Pare. Some like any complaint like that, complaint to give verification of Tony, then preliminary inquiry Tony, FIR, if any criminal investigation to the Kani Pangbada, Nuga, say Hungi, Natab Say Magi record on the PBA department. 222 cases start away, Duga verification case not 25 FR Sale. Simanunda 149 cases na disposed of 11 amadi start Samaga court Thagre. Samna Karimita talked about the Nate Tapia to this year, but the talk rang do not manpower what Pagado Speedy Lanava, I can Honazage, honorable member Gidu, Panning Way High Martani, Panama Honazage.
Just in the fair delimitation, JFD has demanded an immediate halt to census preparations in the state and threatened intensified agitations if the government fails to hit their demand. The organization's president, Jitendra Ningomba, said this to media person following a meeting with the census officer, Imphal East, at Census Office, Porompat today. Speaking further, Jitendra condemned the census office for completing all the necessary tasks for census despite widespread public protests. He raised concern that the proposed census will be conducted unfairly, claiming that enumerators will be tasked with counting their own communities in their respective inhabited areas. He demanded that the census preparations be stopped immediately until the illegal immigrants are identified. Earlier in the afternoon, JFD volunteers accompanied by a large number of supporters attempted to storm the Imphal East Census Office as a part of their ongoing democratic movement to defer the census operation until illegal immigrants are identified. However, security forces stopped them at Porompat crossing and later allowed only 18 representatives to enter the office for talks with the census officer Imphal East. The JFD volunteers decried that their proposal to defer the census operation remains unheard despite repeated pleas to the Manipur governor, chief minister and MLAs.
अखोई माइकई की थमीसी हुजु हुजिक लेरिबा मणिपुर की सिचुएशन से सेंसस तौबा याय हाइन खनबरा यादे हाइन खनबरा हैबा वांगसिना अहानबो वांग ओइबा करिगुम्बा सेंसस ठीकबा तारगदी गनु आईडीपी की लेरिबा आईडीपी के हाउस नंबर से व्हाट अबाउट द हाउसिंग नंबर ऑफ अखोई आईडीपी से मसिना क्वेश्चन अनि सब क्वेश्चन हंगेबा करिगुम्बा ठीकबा तारगदी हुजिक लेरिबा सिचुएशन सिदा नागाना नागा की ठीकदुरा कुकी न कुकी ठीकदुरा मैतै न मैतै ठीकदुरा हैबो हैबो मतदा मखोई आंसर पीबम ngam हाइदरे अरोइबे की आंसर करि पिरे हैबो तमदा चसियादबगी पोट ओइबनिना नागागिनो नागा कुकी कुकी मैतै मैतै थीबा ताबनिना वही अमाय सोलमना हारक पाइदरे मसिगी फिबमसु ओइबा तारगदी अखोइना पामे बाइदरे जस्ट एंड फेयर हाइबा सेंसस तो ओइरोइबा मयामगी पीपल की सेंटिमेंट मो खंगजेइना अदुबो अखोइदी तौदो यादब तौबनि इलेने हाइदोर पाइदरे मखोइदी होम डिपार्टमेंट तो हाइबा अदु खक तौबनिना हारक पाइदरे अदुना अखोइना पामेबा मितो मियासा खंदोखरबा मतुंगदा अखोइ सेंसस तो हाइबदो मदुगी पोदो होगजो फाउदि मोय अदुगी काइम खंगदे मखोइदी तौवाइबा तौबन सिगन हाइबा लेबिना हुजिक लेरिबा तंजासिदा मितो खंतोकी मखैदी सेंसस तौबा यारो हेबा खोइगी खोलौकसे लौबा खक्तना एखोइगी अचुम ओइगने दुना मियामना लेरिबा फिबमसिदा मेकअप थोपिरो मियाम मेकअप थोकु मतम यौरे हुजिकती.
On the other hand, the JFD Finance Secretary Sunil Karam termed the legislature's reluctance to pressure the centre to defer the census as most unfortunate, accusing them of prioritizing their positions over the public's concern. He urged the legislatures to convince the central government that the prevailing situation is not conducive for census operation. Sunil further warned that the state government should be held accountable for any untoward incidents if it forcefully proceeds with the census despite public opposition. He also informed that JFD will decide its future course of action in consultation with the public.
Manipur government situation je moi loi khangi lengak tudra loire yana oina da tauriba piriba phamduna maram moikanda yana oina da thamaka da lengak tudna bonaba lengak tuba tudaba aikoi madom da sangjande but akoi mirol kalausi haiba agenda sta leiche mi top khandok si haiba sida Manipur government na India government na aduk sauning be si maram karigeno aduk nasungdiri gi maram karigeno Union Home Minister Amit Shah na detect detain deport na haiba SRI gi pota only for Bangladeshi kaltara Myanmar gi poti yaudabra akoi da sangjale ba Manipuri pota aduna chombo wahang jing jakoi yam hangningi aduna maram orkanda hauzik leiriba phibam ma che aikoi mayam tumina lebe yade Manipur da leiriba miyam punamak che aikoi JFD na matam gi matungina lauktorok pada aikoi ungjang changchen minasi hauzik leiriba phibam che am sathi geraba adugma polamani aduna hauzik assembly che aikoi ngairi still ngasi bok thaba matamni adui matungina tongan ba aikoi kongjang changchen abgu sem sari.
7 foreign nationals, including 6 Ukrainian citizens and 1 from the United States, have been remanded to 11-day custody for the National Investigation Agency NIA by a city court in connection with alleged terror-related activities and illegal entry into India. The accused were produced before the NIA court, where Additional Sessions Judge Prasant Sharma granted custody till March 27, despite the agency seeking 15 days for investigation. According to officials, 3 of the Ukrainians were arrested from Delhi, 3 from Lucknow and the US nationals from Kolkata. The NIA alleged that the individuals had entered Mizoram on valid visas, later crossed into Myanmar and established links with ethnic insurgent groups involved in violence in India's northeast. The agency further claimed that the accused were involved in training insurgents, facilitating supply of weapons and drones sourced from Europe, and strengthening militant networks. Representing the NIA, Special Public Prosecutor Atul Tyagi, along with Amit Rohila, argue for custodial interrogation, while senior advocates Pramod Kumar Dubey and Atul Shegal opposed the plea. The investigation is ongoing, with the agency focusing on gathering technical evidence, tracing logistic routes, and identifying other individuals linked to the alleged network. Former Lok Sabha MP of Outer Manipur Parliamentary Constituency, Dr. Loro S. Fose, has emphasized the need for concerted efforts to augment 3B, that is Yongchak production in Manipur. He was speaking at the inauguration of the two-day Yongchak, that is Tree Bean Festival, come brainstorming at the auditorium hall of the Council of Scientific and Industrial Research, Northeast Institute of Science and Technology, CSIR NEIST Branch Laboratory, Imphal. The event is being jointly organized by the Department of Horticulture and Soil Conservation, Mission for Integrated Development of Horticulture, MIDH, Manipur Organic Mission Agency, MOMA, Department of Environment and Climate Change, Dhannamanjari University, CSIR NEIST, Ministry of Science and Technology, Government of India, and Apunba Imagi Macha Singh, AIMS, Manipur. Speaking further, Dr. Foz highlighted that the state relies heavily on imports from other states to meet the demand of tree beans. He stressed the need for effective strategies to address the issue and boost local production. The former MP also emphasized the importance of conducting thorough research on the trend of tree bean plants drying up and finding ways to make them adapt to changing environmental conditions. He argued the people of Manipur to enhance cultivation of tree bean, stating that it will not only meet local demand but also contribute to environmental conservation. The event was also attended by several other dignitaries, including Dr. H. Birkumar, Chief Scientist, CSIR NEIST Branch Laboratory, Imphal, Dr. T. Brajakumar, Director, Department of Environment and Climate Change, Professor Irengbam Megachandra, College of Agriculture, Central Agriculture University, and Dr. S. Basanta, Head of Regional Center, ICAR RC of NEH Region, Manipur Center, ARS.
Lawmaking Yongchak Pambi Araga, Shuksi si the Budangai Hagumna, 85 years Kumba Cham, Hingbangam Hiragati Yana Pay, Adobo, Ikui, the Bamamang, the Gitsahi, Tara Tramagi, Manum Sitaki, U Pami, Yongchak Pambi, Yamna, Mahepala, Maya, Pazana, Horome, the Kankang of the neck, the Pambi, the Sitarapa. Climate change, a temperature to the temperature 1 degree helapamatamda disease form karilai. Koi lebak the karikari tholai. Maduki change to na horiba flora and fauna da kayamuk shoke habsi. Akoi yamna khanglam da bado. Masumba scientists sing, masumba experts sing na koi mayam da should tak piwa phangi. Hayeng kari lakata ki se khang da na koi climate ki matang se da koi na khangman da na ta way da makta. Akoi nature se akoi na exploitation se tawman ki bagi da makta masum thorak pani habisi akoi miyam su khangbiraga akoi ki nature si bunung si koi pa u thariba ching da leriba duren ching si koi na loina section na yamna nungsi na tarokanda miga akoi nature si ga yamna kanna mari leina samnaraga hingbane bisi akoi khangba yamna maru oi.
Lamlai constituency MLA KH Ibomcha emphasized that peace is a prerequisite for development and urged public cooperation with the government's efforts to restore peace in Manipur. He was speaking as the chief guest at the inaugural function of the Lainingthau Pharayang Community Hall at Phaknung Awang Laikai in Imphal East District. The event was also attended by Lainingthau Pharayang Managing Committee President S. Nilamani, Saumung Jila Parishad Member Y. Ibohal and Kangla Gram Panchayat Chairperson S. Kumar. Speaking further, Ibomcha highlighted that the state's unrest has significantly hampered development work and appealed to the people to pray for and work towards restoring peace. He also urged the community to prevent any untoward incidents in the future.
Ingna, Sikna, Mausa Buna, Manipur Lake, Singhi, Tami, Toanba, Purukang, Mayamsi, Muxinana, Lemilabatuba, Manipurama, Ojaruki the Muka, Shorting Basida, Pumia, Nisi, Hamziva, Zagay, Toran, Toning the Toning Womatanga, Anti Silate Regati, Tobiate, other Redi, Santi Lenudu, Hodamutai, other Madulana, Wonakanda, Quincy, Nevaki, Adaki Zati. Wakon Zila Pukanda, where Peggy, Haramagi, Kenaba, Niki, Kenaba, Ganai, Numainadaba, Lady Punamoto, Nadu, Hadam Marakanda, where I'm not going to let me about the
United People's Front UPF Manipur has demanded for NRC with 1951 as a base year before conducting census in Manipur. In the press note, UPF Publicity Secretary Ayikpam Lawyer Lakpa Meetay maintained that Manipur continue to be in a state of disturbance with inaccessible national highways and tension among communities. While asserting that census is inappropriate at this juncture, UPF demanded government to conduct NRC to identify illegal immigrants first before holding census exercise. UPF also endorsed JFD in all its future movements. Convener of Coordinating Committee on Manipur Integrity, Kokomi Farmers Wing, L. Shyam Kuman, has appealed relevant government departments to make more field visit and to interact with farmers in order to educate them about means to tackle climate change and natural disasters. Shyam Kuman was speaking on the sideline of an inspection visit to hailstorm-affected areas in Thoubal district's Langathel, Wanglang, Pokpi Lokon and Kakching district's Wabagai, Awang Lokon. Speaking on the sideline of the visit, Shyam Kuman maintained that climate change has triggered a flood, hailstorms, drought and other natural calamities, and it is crucial for government departments to intensify their awareness program on how to tackle these natural calamities and how to ensure their crops. While informing about the plights of affected farmers, Shyam Kuman also highlighted the contributions of farmers in state's economy and therefore urged the relevant departments to compensate the losses incurred by farmers due to recent hailstorm and heavy rain.
ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯍꯟꯗꯛꯀꯤ ꯅꯦꯆꯔꯦꯜ ꯀꯦꯂꯥꯃꯤꯇꯤꯁ ꯑꯃꯅ ꯊꯣꯛꯏꯕ ꯍꯦꯜ ꯁ꯭ꯇꯣꯔꯝꯁꯤꯅ ꯃꯔꯝ ꯑꯣꯏꯔꯀꯥꯟꯗ ꯂꯧꯃꯤꯁꯤꯡꯗ ꯌꯥꯝꯅ ꯆꯥꯎꯕ ꯑꯋꯥꯕ ꯆꯩꯊꯦꯡ ꯑꯃ ꯄꯤꯔꯦ ꯃꯁꯤꯗ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯊꯝꯖꯅꯤꯡꯉꯤꯕꯗꯤ ꯅꯦꯆꯔꯦꯜ ꯀꯦꯂꯥꯃꯤꯇꯤꯁ ꯊꯣꯛꯄ ꯍꯥꯏꯕꯁꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯊꯤꯡꯕ ꯉꯝꯕꯗꯤ ꯅꯠꯇꯦ ꯇꯧꯕꯇꯕꯨ ꯃꯁꯤꯗ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯂꯩꯔꯤꯕ ꯑꯦꯒ꯭ꯔꯤ ꯍꯣꯔꯇꯤ ꯑꯃꯁꯨꯡ ꯑꯦꯂꯥꯏꯠ ꯗꯤꯄꯥꯔꯠꯃꯦꯟꯠꯁꯤꯡ ꯑꯁꯤꯅ ꯍꯦꯟꯅ ꯃꯤꯠꯌꯦꯡ ꯆꯪꯕꯤꯔꯝꯃꯒꯗꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯂꯧꯃꯤꯁꯤꯡꯁꯤꯒꯤ ꯏꯀꯣꯅꯣꯃꯤꯗ ꯈꯖꯤꯛꯇꯪ ꯍꯦꯟꯅ ꯁꯥꯐꯅꯕꯒꯤ ꯇꯥꯟꯖꯥ ꯑꯃ ꯂꯧꯕ ꯌꯥꯏ ꯍꯥꯏꯕꯗꯤ ꯉꯁꯤ ꯃꯐꯝꯁꯤꯗ ꯃꯥꯡ ꯇꯥꯛꯏꯕ ꯃꯍꯩ ꯃꯔꯣꯡ ꯃꯌꯥꯝ ꯑꯁꯦ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯗꯤꯄꯥꯔꯠꯃꯦꯟꯠꯀꯤ ꯃꯤꯑꯣꯏꯁꯤꯡ ꯑꯗꯨꯅ ꯏꯅꯤꯁꯤꯌꯦꯇꯤꯚ ꯂꯧꯕꯤꯔꯝꯃꯒ ꯀ꯭ꯔꯣꯞ ꯏꯟꯁꯨꯔꯦꯟꯁ ꯌꯥꯎꯍꯟꯕꯤꯔꯝꯃꯒꯗꯤ ꯃꯈꯣꯏꯗ ꯆꯞ ꯆꯥꯕ ꯃꯁꯤꯒꯤ ꯀꯣꯝꯄꯦꯟꯁꯦꯁꯟ ꯑꯗꯣ ꯐꯪꯐꯝ ꯊꯣꯛꯄꯗꯨ ꯐꯪꯒꯗꯕꯅꯤ ꯑꯗꯨꯕꯨ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯂꯧꯃꯤꯁꯤꯡꯒꯤ ꯑꯣꯏꯕ ꯏꯟꯐꯣꯔꯃꯦꯁꯟ ꯋꯥꯠꯄ ꯗꯤꯄꯥꯔꯠꯃꯦꯟꯠꯀꯤ ꯂꯩꯔꯤꯕ ꯁ꯭ꯇꯥꯐꯁꯤꯡꯅꯁꯨ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯐꯤꯜꯗ ꯀꯨꯝꯗꯕꯤꯗ ꯇꯦꯕꯜꯗ ꯈꯛꯇꯪ ꯇꯦꯕꯜ ꯋꯥꯛ ꯇꯧꯕꯁꯤꯅ ꯃꯔꯝ ꯑꯣꯏꯔꯀꯥꯟꯗ ꯂꯧꯃꯤꯁꯤꯡꯗ ꯑꯦꯋꯥꯔꯅꯦꯁ ꯋꯥꯠꯄꯅꯤ ꯀ꯭ꯔꯣꯞ ꯏꯟꯁꯨꯔꯦꯟꯁ ꯌꯥꯎꯍꯧꯗ꯭ꯔꯒꯁꯨ ꯉꯁꯤ ꯂꯧꯃꯤꯁꯤꯡꯅ ꯑꯁꯨꯛ ꯌꯥꯝꯅ ꯃꯅꯤꯄꯨꯔꯒꯤ ꯃꯐꯝ ꯈꯨꯗꯤꯡꯃꯛꯇ ꯍꯦꯜ ꯁ꯭ꯇꯣꯔꯝ ꯑꯁꯤꯅ ꯃꯥꯡ ꯇꯥꯛꯈ꯭ꯔꯤꯕꯁꯤꯡ ꯑꯁꯤꯒꯤ ꯀꯣꯝꯄꯦꯟꯁꯦꯁꯟ ꯑꯁꯤꯗꯤ ꯄꯤꯗꯕ ꯌꯥꯔꯣꯏ ꯃꯁꯤ ꯃꯅꯤꯄꯨꯔ ꯒꯣꯚꯔꯟꯃꯦꯟꯠꯅ ꯑꯊꯨꯕꯗ ꯄꯤꯅꯕ ꯍꯣꯠꯅꯒꯗꯕꯅꯤ.
On the other hand, a progressive farmer from Langathel, Wanglang, Pokpi Lokon, Sagolsem Amuba, informed about 200 farmers of Langathel, Wanglang, Pokpi Lokon have incurred crops worth around 9 crore rupees. While maintaining that many farmers grew their crops by taking loans, Sagolsem Amuba urged the government to intervene and provide necessary assistance to aggrieved farmers of the region.
ꯆꯥꯎꯔꯥꯛꯅ ꯄꯥꯕꯗ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯂꯥꯡꯒꯊꯦꯡꯒꯤꯁꯦ ꯁꯤꯃꯤ 200ꯃꯨꯛꯀꯤ ꯆꯥꯡ ꯑꯣꯏꯅꯤ ꯃꯁꯤ ꯑꯩꯅ ꯑꯗꯨꯝ ꯄꯥꯕꯗ ꯂꯨꯄꯥ ꯀꯔꯣꯔ 9ꯃꯨꯛꯀꯤ ꯆꯥꯡꯅꯤ ꯃꯥꯡꯒꯗꯧꯕ ꯃꯥꯜꯂꯦ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯋꯥꯕꯁꯤꯗꯤ ꯋꯥꯔꯤ ꯁꯥꯕꯗ ꯌꯥꯝꯅ ꯁꯥꯡꯈ꯭ꯔꯦ ꯑꯁꯤꯒꯤ ꯋꯥꯕꯒꯤ ꯆꯥꯡꯁꯦ ꯍꯥꯏꯕꯗꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯗ ꯅꯨꯡꯁꯥ ꯁꯥꯕ ꯂꯩꯇꯦ ꯑꯗꯨ ꯂꯩꯉꯥꯛꯇ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯄꯥꯝꯃꯤꯗꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯃꯥꯡꯉꯤ ꯇꯥꯛꯂꯤꯁꯤꯡꯁꯦ ꯂꯥꯛꯑꯒ ꯌꯦꯡꯕꯤꯔꯒ ꯃꯇꯦꯡ ꯈꯔꯗꯤ ꯄꯥꯡꯍꯟꯅꯤꯡꯉꯤ.
Meanwhile, another farmer from Kakching district, Sapam Lukhoi, expressed uncertainties faced by farmers amid the destruction caused by hailstorm to their crops. He maintained that the hailstorm has caused a huge dent on their livelihood and the future of their children, while urging the government for assistance.
पैसा खरा इनकम खरा लाखपा याबगी आशा कयामुकसु थमजरमबने अदु याचिन मिनिनी ममांगी लेन तागिबसिन मरम ओरकांदा याम थिना मांगबा अखोय इनकम से संगिबा पैसा जे हंकटपा ngамदबि मोंगदा लेबसिदा निंबा याम कायनियाय वय अदुगो लोइनाना लौमिजिंगी यामना वाबा यामना खुदोंथिबा मोंगदा जे हुजिक लै मांगिबा इनकम से खजिक्तंग ओरबजो हंजनबा याबा सरकारगी माइकैदगी न डिपार्टमेंटगी माइकैदगी करि लैबनो हाइबदु मियंग खितंग थमनजनिंबगी वाफमदि थमजनि.
Internally displaced persons IDPs taking refuge at Mekwala Gulab Higher Secondary School have warned that they will boycott the upcoming election if the government does not pay heed to their concerns. They also demanded that the government explain its reasons for collecting voter IDs for IDPs. Speaking on behalf of the IDPs at the relief camp on the sidelines of eating feast together with one Sarungbam Ronibala, Leishangthem Prem, an IDP from Churachandpur, highlighted their ongoing struggles, stating that they are forced to endure severe hardships inside cramped rooms. Further demanding an immediate clarification on the resettlement policy, he warned that IDPs might resort to self-relocation to their original homes, accepting whatever life or death consequences may follow. Prem also sought government support for Malem Thongam's upcoming cycling mission to Churachandpur, which aims to promote harmony in the district.
Manipur the land select Paji, Sagiram Dida, San land sell Padu, Aduga seeing Haragati, a coin of Lady Mapamji, Likem Haragasu, Gomin, Sembo, Regasu, Gomi, School Regasu, a coin lady Basi, family Humpuga, Taruktere, Ramayani, a Pikpalekai Masamani, Lekai Malabia Pavasiawi, Patavasiawi, Adubu, Lady Ba Sa in Housing, Karigumba, Pataba Yormatamda, Skundi authority, Yana, a Koibu, Pataboina Kali. Aduna yaragadi akhoi na lari mafam si masi chapsabi akhoi gi lepham ama pibi ba hoji anoba sarkar amusu laksare lapiri ba sarkar sina akhoi gi lepham simati chapsaba pina biu haimra ai hajarike.
Meanwhile, Ronibala expressed shocked over the hardships endured by the IDPs in the relief camp. She expressed her strong desire to provide necessary assistance to the IDPs.
Mayam Sika Saksara Mazaminagi had an Angasizi, Hona Zabani, Ado, a quite again, no, I haven't with Haitare, Doga, Dumdazu, a Kaikenoto Bungambasu, Dum Togahanakali, Lenakta Canvas, Yamnadi, Tohoningi, Muina, among the ladies and the families, a Humarizi, Sminy Pong, some Naraga, Towing there, see, when you put up the one day, a Mutandi Changagadi and a Mujumini, Matumata, nung lay bangak de moy do pau gani na khan le ina chung khan bada yang han ning ado moy changa ga yang am dog demand de du na ne moy ni khidang lai thui je mamit manga changa ka ji ying ta de ko moy am moy mata moy jom jang chok ka ne khang am thi nung ai de ngang jing le pau bung samna tum mi ma dharma thok ba bang de da.
Now, before we move on to other news, let's take a short commercial break. We'll be right back. Keep watching SKTV News.
Sengdok Chaba, KCP Taibangan Ba Outfit Group Asiga, Janims Contract Nurses Asiga, Karigumba Hiram Amatada Marilena Nazade, Lubasina Contract Nurses Singdagi, Paisagi Collection Tokibasulaite, Sengdok Chariba, Janims Contract Nurses, Sengdok Chaba, KCP Taibangan Ba Outfit Group Asiga, Janims Contract Nurses Asiga, Karigumba Hiram Amatada Marilena Nazade, Lubasina Contract Nurses Singdagi, Paisagi Collection Tokibasulaite, Sengdok Chariba, Janims Contract Nurses 2020.
Ministry of Skill Development and Entrepreneurship ki makada Skill Development Training on Solar Installation Hausagadori. 9 days training amasung ₹5,000 stipend expert resource person kayana takadaba training program ni. Akupa marol kitamak KV Philanthropy Khabam Lamkhai Manipuri amasung Imphal West kina LMS Arcade Ningthemsa Karong Hairanggoithong Imphal West. Aikogi contact number 8732017957 natraga 8798240167 da contact tobiro.
Welcome back. You're watching Primetime English Bulletin on SKTV. Now proceeding with other news. MSU President Lukram Malangba has blamed the non-implementation of the agreements signed between the Students' Organization and government in 1980 and 1994 for the current influx of illegal immigrants and the resulting violence against the indigenous people. He was speaking on the sidelines of launching the Realization Month, which marks the month-long observance of the Go Back Foreigners movement spearheaded by MSU in 1980. Speaking further, Malangba warned of catastrophic consequences if the census operation is conducted before illegal immigrants in the state are identified. Recalling the sacrifices of Potsangbam Pramananda and Huidrom Lokendra, who were killed in police firing during the 1980 Go Back Foreigners movement. He stated that the month-long observance aims to sensitize the public to threats posed by the large-scale influx of illegal immigrants in the state amidst the ongoing crisis. He added that events including painting competition, debate competition, essay writing competition, symposiums, blood donation camp and poster campaign will be held during the month-long observance.
Cup Topana realization the Pantopasinati, and Kogi Palm, Pandam, Sipang, Maktabai. 1980, 1994, M2, Amsco, Amadi, Atamdu, Gamero, Manipur, Kogi, Yanaki Wakamsing, Manipur, Mito Masasi, Kato, Matinga, Lanchiga, Hava, Yana Warol Sing at any promise Hind, Warol Sing, Tamdu Gam and Nasi over Matamzana, how I cut them the CBA, make it up, pull on to get tricky, make your own the Asip over our Masendi, Iran, a cinema, Morgan, Tomian Sassing, Maru, and Maris, and Tomian Sassing in the city, a question language Laga. Ekoi iram da Manipur sida ekoi shaje lanjena galai haitare tuna hantak tagidi relation des no ma pangthokri mahuta thabu mamasukna tongan ba academic discoursing akhang ahi mem tanara matung da du tongan haiba topic singi maramda lamdam sida khundar me ekoi kuni mutagi ekoi mai magi mot phongthok point aikone essay competition debating competition symposium na singba kyam sila matung da du hantak tagidi ekoi na punmagi punsan ba nabagi damak da ekoi cultural exchange program haitare singmi kami punna himmi na wi wakhalot ekoi Manipur da khundari ba kawu khudi mapunna himmi na ga
All Manipur United Clubs Organization Amuko has extended greetings to the people of Manipur, especially to Meitei community, ahead of Sajibu Cheroba. In a praise note, Amuko wished for strong bond among communities in the state through peace and prosperity for the people. Manipur Ima has extended greetings for the upcoming Sajibu Cheroba. In a praise note issued by media co-convener of Manipur Ima, S. Santi Kumar Meitei, the organization has wished for prosperity, unity and development of Manipur. Manipur Women's Federation has also extended Sajibu Cheroba greetings to the people of Manipur. In the praise note, MWF maintained that Sajibu Cheroba is being celebrated since the reign of King Malia Fambalcha, who ruled the kingdom from 1359 BC to 1329 BC. The Federation further convey wishes for a peaceful coexistence among communities in the state as we celebrate the festival on March 19. The 109th anniversary of Sajam Law, marking the declaration of Thadou War of 1917 to 1919, was commemorated today with tributes to the courage and unity of Thadou forefathers. The day recalls historic gathering at Jampi Summit in present-day Tamenglong district, where Thadou chiefs, led by Kothingthang Silho of Jampi village, performed the traditional war oath ceremony, pledging to defend their land, dignity and freedom against British colonial rule. The declaration of war was symbolically communicated across the villages through the coded Tingho Le Malcha system, ensuring swift and secret mobilization. Speakers highlighted the Thadou War as a defining chapter of resistance marked by immense sacrifice, bravery and solidarity despite the loss of lives and destruction of villages. The occasion also comprised strong calls to preserve the authenticity of Thadou history and identity amid alleged attempts of distortion and assimilation. Emphasizing unity and cultural pride, leaders urged the community to reclaim their heritage and uphold the legacy of their ancestors while reaffirming commitment to dignity, truth and peaceful coexistence. Daichiro Professional Skills Academy observed its first Foundation Day during a program held at Public Library Hall in Uripok, Sorbonne today. Retired professor and expert educationist Dr. Hobam Chandrabala, licensed clinical psychologist Dr. Karishma Yumnam, certified soft skill trainer aviation and service Suraj Khongbantabam and president of Uripok Apunbalub Soram Tikendrajit attended the program. Speaking in the program, founder and director of Daichiro Professional Skills Academy, Sachipriya Putsangbam, informed that Daichiro Professional Skills Academy has been providing Skill Nest After School Club, Personality Development Program and Future Ready Program for youths with the aim to augment the skill and to help them prepare for job market.
Academic khatang natana academic se support tauba life skills confidence building angang singda manner discipline duna chingba takpa project amasung asi launch taujabani duga skillness after school club sida akoi na piga doriba servicing se koi working parents sing ge silent struggle je akoi ge angang sing school hal aba matungda phone yenga leiba jigi mahutta kari kari tauba ya ge haiba jing sa ge option di irei leita bai tar na angang sing je tuition thado matungda nga sa ge yumda sena bina ba ma tawraga angang sing je nga sa ge screen ne hena matam pisalak paje sige solution oiga doine haijaning e akoi ge skillness after school club se
Proscribed Konglek Park Communist Party PWG MC Unification has summoned 5 companies which are engaged in the Manipur Urban Road Drainage and Asset Management Improvement Project, seeking clarification for alleged poor quality maintenance in the construction work of these projects. In the press note issued by PRO of KCP PWG MC Unification, Jinkai Nganba, the party has summoned DRA Infraction Private Limited, Kekma Shakti Infrastructure Private Limited, B. Shinaya and Co Projects Limited, AMR India Limited, Akron International Limited, demanding accountability for the projects they have taken up in Imphal city, which include the rigid pavement work, drainage system infrastructure development. The party alleged that the companies have failed to meet the quality and are building poor structures which could compromise the safety of people. While expressing discontent on the silence by government officials in this matter, Konglek Park Communist Party PWG MC Unification has summoned the 5 companies to come forward within 2 days and promise for rectification of the development work which have been allegedly carried out without meeting proper standard and safety protocol. Film Forum Manipur, the apex body representing 12 independent associations and guilds in the state's film industry, has officially announced that it will not provide any support to the 3rd Northeast India Film Festival NEI-FF 2026, scheduled for March 21st to 22nd in Imphal. A release signed by General Secretary Kangjam Ronil Chandra Mite stated that the resolution was taken during its executive committee meeting. It stated that the festival will be organized by Thongna Manipur under the sponsorship of Ministry of Information and Broadcasting, Government of India and National Film Development Corporation NFDC, and in collaboration with Directorate of Information and Public Relations, Government of Manipur and All Manipur Film Producer Association. The release added that despite Film Forum Manipur having actively collaborated with Thongna on the successful first and second editions of NEI-FF in 2024 and 2025. However, it has decided not to extend support as Thongna Manipur has proceeding independently without sharing necessary information or consulting Film Forum Manipur in organizing the 3rd Northeast India Film Festival 2026. Staffs of Angchi Enterprises today organized a warm reception for its proprietor, Sanasam Robita, who was recently awarded Samaj Sevak National Award 2026 by Gyan Ratna Sahitya Academy. Sanasam Robita arrived at Imphal Airport today. She was accorded warm welcome by staffs of Angchi Enterprises. She was accorded with Samaj Sevak National Award 2026 for her invaluable contributions in the fields of handloom and handicraft. She received the award during GSA National Conference held in Guwahati on March 15. Speaking on the sideline, she encouraged the people to take up their work with passion and to contribute towards boosting the economy of Manipur. Kuga Battalion of Assam Rifles organized career counseling session Jawaharlal Navodaya Vidyalaya Churchandpur today to guide students towards meaningful career choices with a special focus on opportunities in the Indian Army. Various entry schemes including NDA, CDS, SSC and TES were introduced to the students during this session. Around 60 students from class 8 to 12 actively participated in this session, interacting with the officer and gaining insights into the opportunities and challenges of military life. In another initiative on the same day, Assam Rifles organized practical training visit for students of Burmese language course to Chongjiang and T Mino, involving 50 participants. The field-based exercise enables students to interact directly with Burmese refugees, significantly enhancing their spoken proficiency, listening skills and cultural understanding. Conducted in a supervised environment, the program highlighted the importance of experiential learning in strengthening communication skills and promoting mutual understanding in border regions. Indian Army, under its Red Shield Division of Spear Corps, will organize integrated multi-speciality medical camps across Manipur from March 19 to 21st to address healthcare needs of internally displaced persons and local residents. The camps will be conducted at Leishang, Ningthaukhong, Molfei Tampak, Sendra, Saungbong and YKPI in collaboration with Nashik Medical Ex-Practitioner Association under Operation Sadbhavana. A team of specialist doctors from disciplines including gynecology, dermatology, orthopedics, pediatrics, cardiology and ophthalmology will provide consultations, health screenings, essential medicines and counseling services. Now the sports news. First state-level men's open hockey tournament UNACO Cup 2026 kicked off today at Seyo Hockey AstroTurf Ground in Singjamai Wangma Khetrilekai today. The tournament is being organized by UNACO School under the aegis of Manipur Hockey. In the opening match, Manipur Police Sports Club MPSC defeated YCCIC Konta Ahaluf by 5-0. For MPSC, N. Bhakar scored 2 goals, while N. Mantos, KSH Wangba and L. Purnachandra aided 1 goal each to give MPSC a convincing win. In the next matches to be played tomorrow, TWC Taubungkok will take on Seyo Singjamai, while KHSC Khongman will play against Maira Basikong team in the second match. Speaking in the opening ceremony, Chairman of UNACO Schools N. Irabanta elaborated on the sports powers of Manipur State and expressed confidence to produce more Olympians and quality sportspersons from Manipur.
Manipur si Sana Konabada, Parakyoina, Aming Leraba, Adumba State Amani, Adu Haiba, Sana Kono, Mayamsibunda, Yamna Sanaba, Hairagati, Hoytonga, discipline Mayama, Sanore Mayama to Manipur, football, the karate, the hockey, the swimming, cycling, Adorgajo, Koipitri Tata, competition Tobungamba, Moron Olympic, World Cup, Medallion Loba, Topiam Loki, Bahari, my papa, Hokizi, Hokizi, Koi, Indian. Hockey PTV Uni, Uzam Tapwang and Lake, Adugumba, Hokizi, the Olympian Mayam Tokre, Maroon Olympic medal, Mayam's low hockey, Olympian quite able to hockey, TG and Yunago, Makadi, and Mokradan, Akono, Sana Masas, Yokat Poina, they could do a way to Namian Togi, Pantam, the Tomzavani.
Another weather report. According to ICAR Regional Center, Imphal state's maximum temperature was recorded at 24 degrees Celsius, while the minimum temperature was 12 degrees Celsius. The maximum relative humidity was measured to be 93% in the morning and 58% in the evening today. According to Meteorological Center Imphal, state received 28.7 millimeters of rainfall in the last 24 hours. And before we wrap up, let's take a quick look at the headlines once again. Manipur Legislative Assembly passes 7 demands for grants totaling 1,258 crore 86 lakh 94,000 rupees on the last day of 7th session of 12th Assembly. Opposition MLA K. Megachandra alleges rampant corruption in government departments, says Vigilant Department are non-functional despite drawing salaries. Campaign for just and fair delimitation attempt to storm Imphal East Census office as a part of ongoing movement to defer census until illegal immigrants identified. And 7 foreign nationals, including 6 Ukrainian citizens and 1 from the United States, remanded to 11-day NIA custody in connection with terror-related activities and illegal entry into India. Well, that's all we have for today. Thanks for watching SKTV News and keep watching for more news updates. Till then, good night.